Welcome, City of Tustin. This July 4th, we celebrate the 244th birthday of a nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Our country wrestled with those ideas in search of a perfect union, fought a civil war over it, and experienced great racial strife and civil unrest in the 60s to conform to those ideals. Dr. Martin Luther King dreamt of a day when we will be judged by the content of our character and not the color of our skin. I believe in my heart of hearts that we have arrived at this time to fulfill Dr. King's dream. We may never be perfect, but what sets us apart is that we continue to strive for a more perfect union. Today on Independence Day, when our very principles are being questioned, let us not forget just how unique the concept put forth by our forefathers, a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Today is a day to rejoice and reaffirm those principles. Let us pay tribute to those that serve the flag, the greatest symbol of freedom and democracy, and thank them and their families for their service. Thank our police officers and first responders who have been called on time and time again and serve with honor and integrity. Make sure today that you discuss these principles amongst your family and friends, and never forget just how unique the United States is among nations. Happy 4th of July, everyone, and may God bless America. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce American Legion Post 227 for the presentation of the colors, followed by the national anthem performed by Brian Penny.
Color guard, head, hoot! Carry colors! Pull rod, hoot! Left, 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 left. Mark time, hoot! Pivot left. Color guard, pull! Present colors! Carry colors. Right, peace. Forward, push.
Hey Tustin, happy 4th of July. Here we are yet again, meeting with you virtually. And of course, I'd rather be no other place than sitting under the starry night with you, enjoying the fireworks show. But we are being safe and healthy and celebrating yet another holiday during this uncertain time. We have such a rich military history here in Tustin, so the 4th of July is always a big deal in Tustin, and we look forward to seeing you hopefully in person soon.
Hi, I'm Councilman Chuck Puckett. I want to wish you a happy 4th of July. This 4th of July is certainly going to be different than we've done in the past since we can't all be together. But I want you to know that the fireworks are going to be going off. We're all going to be there in spirit, and we're all going to have a great time. Tustin is a military town, and we've always enjoyed our association with the military, and we're looking forward to another big fireworks display and another big, great time together. So anyway, happy 4th, have a great time, Tustin strong.
Hello, City of Tustin, and happy 4th of July. I'm Councilman Barry W. Cooper, and I gotta tell you, I'm happy to be standing in front of you today to let you know that 4th of July carries on in our great city. It's important that we continue our tribute to this military town. This was a Marine town. We had some Navy personnel here, but I want to pay tribute to our past, present, and future veterans. This is a big day, and I want to remember them. When I go through the city and see all the flags, all the patriotism, it just makes me proud to serve this wonderful city. Tustin, I want to say happy 4th of July. God bless all of you, and have fun. Thank you.
Good evening, Tustin. This is Councilman Austin Lombard, and I want to wish you a very happy 4th of July. I'm coming to you from my home office because, like many of you, my family is hunkered down indoors this year. While we've been frustrated by the many restrictions placed on our everyday lives, we are so happy we can share this fireworks show with you this year. The 4th of July is America's Independence Day. It's a sacred time for celebration and gratitude. We are thankful for the men and women who have worked so hard to protect our freedoms. We thank our military, law enforcement, fire, and all first responder personnel. They protect us every day. And we celebrate our freedom. 244 years ago, we declared independence from a far-off king. We fought hard to establish a nation governed by us, by, for, and of the people. And today, despite the headlines, I believe that we remain the greatest nation on earth. We are a people who thrive in liberty and jealously protect our freedoms. We have together built the strongest republic the world has ever seen. And I trust that we will endure. We will come out of this crisis a stronger and better country. So for now, please enjoy the show. Happy Independence Day, and God bless you all.
Hi, this is Orange County Supervisor Don Wagner, wishing everybody in the city of Tustin a very safe, happy, and healthy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. I'm Todd Spitzer, Orange County District Attorney. Our Bill of Rights means something. It's a right to free speech, among other things. Please respect this 4th of July and always everybody's right to be heard. It's worth it.
Reflecting on what 4th of July means to me changed on July 29, 1967. Howdy, I'm Bobby McDonald, and I'm a United States Navy Vietnam veteran. Until this point, fireworks, rockets, and sparklers were symbols of patriotism and celebration. A new meaning and appreciation came to me on July 29, 1967, as that was the day the USS Forrestal caught fire in the Gulf of Tonkin. Our ship, the USS Tripoli, was dispatched to help with the rescue efforts. After this incident, rockets, sparklers, fireworks has given me a new appreciation of the 4th of July and a rekindling memory of the realism, sacrifice, and patriotism that our servicemen and women who continue to lay down their lives on the line for our country. That's the real 4th of July.
Good morning. My name is Carol Singleton, and I'm the supervisor of Heroes Hall, Veterans Museum, and Education Center here at the Orange County Fair. I'm a veteran of the U.S. Army. I served during the Cold War from 1983 to 1986, and I've been asked to reflect on what 4th of July means to me. To me, 4th of July represents fighting for what you believe in. It's about striving to fulfill those ideals that our country was founded on. The belief that all of us are created equal, and that we have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I'm standing here in the Medal of Honor courtyard among the stories of service members who sacrificed their lives for these ideals. I know that our country at this time is undergoing a lot of turmoil. So I think it's a perfect time to reflect and think about the values and ideals that our country was founded on, and our own personal values as well, and what's most important to us. I believe that through love and compassion for each other, we will be able to get through these difficult times and heal our nation and become more unified than ever. So I'd like to thank all the veterans for their sacrifice and commitment to these ideals of our country. Thank you, and I hope that all of you have a wonderful 4th of July.
It represents freedom, the freedom to pursue life, liberty, and happiness. It signifies the birth of the first modern democracy. It also signifies the liberation of a class system whose boundaries were almost impossible to break. And that's what 4th of July means to me.
My most memorable Independence Day was July 4th, 1968. Martin Luther King and Bobby Kennedy had been recently assassinated, and I had recently arrived in Vietnam, where I was serving as a radio operator with the 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment Black Horse Troopers. And I had just celebrated my 21st birthday. To make things even more uncertain, I had just received orders to transfer to the 9th Infantry Division because, as the orderly stated when I asked him why, they need more radio operators, was his reply. That was not a very reassuring message. The color of a man's skin did not mean much in Vietnam because we all bleed red. President Harry Truman once said, America was not built on fear, America was built on courage, on imagination, and an unbeatable determination to do the job at hand. We are now experiencing times that are similar to those we faced in 1968, and we must continue working together to make this country truly great for all of its citizens.
Oh, beautiful. In liberating strife, who more than self, their country love, and mercy more than life. America, singing something like this. Listen here. Oh, beautiful, spacious skies, far amber wings of grain, far purple miles.